I'm Jennifer Jacobs, the chief politics reporter for the Des Moines Register, and I'm here with Kathie Obradovich, our political columnist, and we have the results for the final Iowa poll before the Iowa caucuses on Monday night. And the big news is that Donald Trump has muscled ahead. He's 5 points ahead of our previous frontrunner, which is Ted Cruz. Cruz has actually dropped by 2 points. There are still a lot of streaks for him in this poll, but he is behind. In third place now, in a very secure third, is Marco Rubio. Still a distant third, but he is locked in that third place. So, Kathie, talk a little bit, if you don't mind, about some of the shiny pennies in this poll for Ted Cruz.
Yeah, I mean, I would say even shiny dimes, because it is a pretty good poll for Ted Cruz in the sense that he is leading among the people that you would expect to identify as traditional caucus goers, the very conservative, evangelical voters, people that we know are going to turn out. He's very strong with those folks. Donald Trump, he is strong with people that are identifying themselves as moderates or mainstream Republicans. He also has a lot of first-time caucus goers. So, I think Ted Cruz can count on his people, and the question is whether Donald Trump can turn his people out.
Interesting. In 2012, we saw a last-minute surge from Rick Santorum. Do you think we'll see that from Marco Rubio this time?
It's not looking like that in this poll. Rubio's support has been fairly stable during the time that we were polling. We weren't seeing like a huge swing like we saw for Marco Rubio in the final weeks. And Ben Carson
is for Rick Santorum.
Yes, and Ben Carson is he is still in double digits, but he is 5 points down from Rubio. So Rubio's fairly solid in third place, but I don't see him going
Still a
higher.
2-point race, so is what it sounds like. If Ted Cruz ends up pulling up short in this race, what do you think about the strategy for him to embrace Donald Trump throughout almost the entire race and only start attacking at the very end?
You see, I thought it was a smart strategy at the time, and I still think it was probably the best thing he could have done because attacks against Donald Trump don't seem to work. And Donald Trump's attacks on the person who is attacking him are devastating. So, Donald Trump kind of wiped out Ben Carson and without really having much being scathed by attacks from everybody else in the field. I think that there was not much else Ted Cruz could have done.
Gotcha. For more information and all the details on the Iowa poll, please go to DesMoinesRegister.com.